What's up guys, and welcome back to another tutorial. Today we are going to be drawing Piccolo. We are going to start with a horizontal line. We'll draw the crease between his eyes in the middle, and his eyes will be angled upward. His nose will extend down a good distance, but there will be a very small gap between the mouth and the nose. We will begin drawing his jawline right beneath his nose. Drawing his turban, we'll use a bottom-up approach, and we'll go in a crisscross pattern until we reach the top. You can probably tell by now that his head is way too skinny, so let's go ahead and fix that. Using the red arrows as guidelines, we're going to make everything wider. His eyes, face, and his turban. Since we're done with the face, let's go ahead and speed things up. Now that we've started on his cape, he's starting to look a lot more like Piccolo. Notice that the lines on his cape incorporate a lot of hooks due to the overlapping cloth. Now that we're done with the cloth around his neck, let's go ahead and zoom out. Wait, where's my still image? Oh, there it is. Using the red arrow as a guideline, we can see that his shoulder will extend up until it reaches the bottom of his eyes. Since his arms are crossed, there are going to be a lot of overlapping lines, which may make things confusing. But his arms are going to intersect at exactly the middle of his body. We are going to cut off his right arm halfway through his bicep because it's going to be covered by his cape. I tried to use some basic shapes to help guide me on his right arm, but it turned into a big mess. For his left arm, I used references from his eyes and ears, and I was able to draw it much cleaner and faster. I eyeballed it so his arms didn't turn out as wide as they should have in the original picture. There's going to be a lot of lines and creases that we need to draw for the cape, so let's go ahead and increase the playback speed even more. Using our red arrow as a guideline, let's draw a path from the bottom of his ear to the top of his cape. We'll fill in the details along the way. Now let's take a step back and start working on his lower body. We are going to draw a piece of his cloth floating in the air, and as the red guidelines show, the cloth will extend from his right ear all the way to his left shoulder. Now let's begin the penning process. First, we're going to draw over the lines that we previously sketched with a pencil. Then we'll add in additional details that we left out from the initial sketch. We'll draw a few extra lines on his forehead to give him a stern expression, and draw some extra details under his eyes.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing. It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
Alright guys, that's about it for today. Sorry I haven't been making as many videos as I should. I've been taking some time off to learn some new editing skills and hopefully make my videos a bit less boring. If you've made a video request, I will definitely get to it. This is just the beginning phase for my channel, so there's naturally going to be a learning process. But once I've figured things out, I'll be pumping out videos like crazy, so please be patient. Before we go, let's do a side-by-side comparison of the final product. If there's one thing I wish I could have changed, it's the color. Just all around. I bought these art pencils, they looked pretty good when I drew Majin Buu, but this time I made a Piccolo look like a frog. There's also some shadows around his face I forgot to add, that could have made a big difference. Alright guys, that's it for today. I will catch you in the next video.